the CIA was hacked and a lot of things taken. That was during the Obama years. That was not during us. That was during the Obama situation. Mike Pompeo is there now doing a fantastic job.
All right, so he confirmed what other officials have been refusing to do because they couldn't do it, that the CIA was hacked. Explain why this is causing concern where you are up on Capitol Hill.
Well, from one Democrat in particular, Adam Schiff, who's a top Democrat in the House Intelligence Committee, said that the president may have revealed classified information, Wolf, by saying that the CIA, in fact, was hacked. Now, this is what Adam Schiff just sent out in a statement, saying that in his effort to once again blame Obama, the president appears to have discussed something that, if true and accurate, would otherwise be considered classified information. It would be one thing if the president's statement were the product of intelligence community discussion and a purposeful decision to disclose information to the public, but that is unlikely to be the case. Now, Wolf, Schiff also notes that the president does have the power to declassify just about anything, given that he is the president of the United States and the one person who can unilaterally decide to declassify classified material. But the question is, did the president intend to do that last night on Fox News, or did he just was trying to deflect blame for this major leak of information from Wikileaks just a couple of weeks ago? Troves and troves of information from the CIA, internal information appeared to have been hacked. But as you mentioned, Wolf, nobody in the government had officially confirmed that the CIA had been hacked until the president of the United States did it last night. And did he mean to do it last night, or was this a mistake, Wolf? That's a question we don't have an answer to quite yet.
And did he mean to say all that information was received through a hack, through a cyber attack, if you will, as opposed to someone on the inside collecting that information on a thumb drive or whatever, and then releasing it? The use of the word hack by the president was very specific. We'll see what happens. Clearly, he has now confirmed, according to the president of the United States, that the CIA was hacked. Manu Raju up on Capitol Hill, thanks very much.
CIA developed a giant arsenal, what appears to be the largest arsenal of Trojans and viruses in the world, that attacks most of the systems that journalists, people in government, politicians, CEOs and average people use, didn't secure it, lost control of it, and then appears to have covered up that fact. We see some press reportage, and we've detected some things as well, that the Central Intelligence Agency became aware within the last couple of months that it had lost that material, or that we had that material. And has not disclosed that, to the public at least. Why has the Central Intelligence Agency not acted with speed to come together with Apple, Microsoft and other manufacturers to defend us all from its own weapon systems? Now, some of those countermeasures have already been put in place according to the manufacturers in response to this. One or two virus companies also say that they have developed countermeasures, but others say that they need more information. There is a limited ability to try and produce security fixes for iPhones, for Samsung TVs, for Android phones that are produced by Google, for Microsoft and for Linux, because the exact technical details are not known. We have decided to work with them to give them some exclusive access to the additional technical details we have, so that fixes can be developed and pushed out so people can be secured. And then once this material is effectively disarmed by us, by removing critical components, we will publish additional details about what has been occurring. These types of cyber weapons are used to attack the communication technology that journalists use to communicate with their sources and with each other. The sorts of technology that investigative reporters reporting on the national security sector, reporting on war crimes, use to communicate their information within their media organization and back and forth with their sources. WikiLeaks does have a position. We want to secure communications technology because without secure communications technology, journalists are not able to effectively hold the state to account. Is WikiLeaks protections for its sources, are they affected by this? No. They're not affected, not directly. Why is that? Well, because we're specialists in this area. We're specialists in source protection. And I've known in general about this type of problem for a long time. So our systems are developed to not be exposed. They're not based on smartphones, for example. We have specialized cryptography. There's not susceptible to these types of attacks. On the other hand, are our lawyers susceptible to these types of attacks? Yes, they are. A lot of them are susceptible to these types of attacks. Are our key security staff? No, because we understand that. But we want to protect all our staff and the rights of journalists and sources to communicate effectively.
The CIA's tech spying secrets may have been exposed. WikiLeaks released what it claims are thousands of confidential CIA documents. They allegedly show that the spy agency worked to develop tools to hack into devices like Apple and Android smartphones, Samsung TVs, and vehicle control systems. WikiLeaks dubbed the collection of files Vault 7 and claims a former government hacker or contractor provided the material that covers a period from 2013 to 2016. CNET and CBS are currently unable to independently verify the authenticity of the documents. According to WikiLeaks, the hacking tools included malware and viruses designed to attack Apple's iOS, Google Android, and Microsoft Windows. They allegedly allowed the CIA to access a smartphone user's location and messages, as well as control a phone's microphone and camera.
Once these phones are hacked into via their operating system, then a hacker can look and read your messages just like if they had unlocked your phone with a thumbprint or a passcode.
The WikiLeaks documents include engineering notes and lines of code for the alleged CIA hacking tools that have code names derived from Pokemon and Doctor Who. One, called Weeping Angel, included a so-called fake off mode, so a smart TV screen would appear to be off, but microphones in the TV or remote would still capture audio in the room. Major tech companies responded with statements emphasizing consumer privacy as a top priority. Apple said it had already fixed many of the issues outlined in the documents with the latest iOS update. Samsung and Microsoft both said they were looking into the report. If proven to be true, the documents would be another blow to US intelligence after Edward Snowden exposed the NSA's mass surveillance program in 2013.
Those NSA programs really targeted company servers and the backbone of the internet to sweep up information in a dragnet, whereas these alleged CIA hacking tools get into specific devices, phones, and TVs to get information from a specific target.
It's unclear at this point which of the alleged hacking tools, if any, were deployed and where. WikiLeaks is threatening to release even more CIA documents. In San Francisco, Lexi Savides, CNET.com for CBS News.